I've been doing this a long time. It's not rocket science. If school budgets, salaries go up 4.5%, and salaries are going to go up whatever they're going to go up. You know, we talk about that in a minute.
They're defined by the contract.
They're defined by the contract. If everything else goes up 2.5%, and we can quibble about things like sped, perhaps a 10%, utilities, 7.5%, 10%, transportation, sped transportation, you're going to have operating budgets that will be up somewhere between 5.75 and 6%. That's a base budget. Okay? That's no increase, nothing new. Can you go in and cut in the non-personnel area? Sure, you can go in and cut, but we all know when we look at those pie charts, that's a small sliver of the pie. So, the problem with Proposition 2.5 and having good schools is Proposition 2.5 will work. But it only works if every X number of years you have an operating override, or if you have reserves. That's why every X number of years you've had to have an operating override, because in point of fact, we can't run and have good schools with a 2.5% increase, or a 3% increase, or a 4% increase. You're going to have mediocre schools, but you're not going to have good schools. And the fact of the matter is, when you get into making reductions, and you can think of this building, if you're a opponent parent, you know what the staff are. You know, we could argue, you know, is any extra staff in here? Well, maybe we could argue about that. But, you know, there's X number of classrooms and teachers in classrooms, there's a principal, there's office staff, there's a counselor, there's a nurse, there's special education that's not going to get touched. And if you have to make cuts, you're very quickly, and if you have to make cuts of any magnitude, you're very quickly in personnel, and you're increasing class size. If you have to cut $1 million, you have to cut people. You can't get there any other way. We're not going to not eat the buildings. We're not going to not maintain the buildings. Or you're going to have to look at doing something none of us want to do that we've done for the last 15 years, more fees. Charge parents $400 for transportation. It's like you're charging now $190 to play a sport. So, the fact of the matter is, you know, you're not going to have good schools increasing to 3.5%. That's just a given.
You know, it sounds, I just want to be clear, it sounds like if we were only going to increase 2.7%, that's actually a cut.
Yeah.
Based on the assumptions that we know in terms of increases with the contracts, with healthcare, with the spend, which we have no control over.
And it's going to be people that you're going to cut because it's a big number.
Correct.
You know, in that first year, looking at their plan, I think the school, you know, the school cut would be somewhere around $1.5 million. And the problem is, as you all know, when you look at Act and Share, if Act and Share is $500,000, well, you got to have Boxborough. You got to cut more to get the Act and Share number. And you know, $1.5 million is 25 FTEs. That's 25 FTEs at $63,000.
Right.
So if you want to cut support staff, then you have to cut more FTEs.
One moment, Alice. Peter, did you?
I don't made my point, but I think in fairness, maybe for folks in the active voter group, I think it's very important that everyone understand this ALG plan that you were talking about earlier that you had in purple. Bill made this one. I think it's really clear because I think there's a misconception, particularly by some people in the active voters group, which is this does not include any single new FTEs across the board. This is simply taking what the current salaries are, increasing them for the current staff 5%, utilities and all of that. There's no new people anywhere here in this plan.
Or new programs.
That's right. It's just basically saying you're going to level fund our budgets, and we have these structural increases that we have to face year after year. These budgets are only going up, on average, less than 6%, which is less than what we've seen in prior years. And that's because there's nothing new to add. So how do you get from 6% down to 3.7% requires cuts in staff. There's no other way to do it.
Thank you.